Alrick Show.
Welcome to the Alrick Show. She has been helping the homeless, the hungry, and the elderly people in her community. Her name is Kadian James. This is an amazing act of love from the heart. Kadian James, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you. Good evening. Well, thank you for having me. I am well enough. Thank God.
Yes, and thank God for you. Kadian, why are you doing this?
Well, I've always been that kind of person. I've always been the kind, giving person from a child coming up. My mother always says, I know we should not take care of me. It's always the one, no matter how you saw me beat her, no matter how you see me lick Katie, she always stay around one corner and she one piece of sweet to give me, even when me just don't beat her. So, that has been part of me from I was a child. Yeah. I've always been that kind of caring, giving person, looking out for persons that are less fortunate than I am. So it's a part of me.
Yeah. How do you feel when you're able to do this for someone and now for more than 50 people? How do you feel that you're able to do this?
It's a joy. It brings me joy. There is no greater joy, according to the word of God, than for a man to, do something for another man. So, for me to feed the homeless and to make sure that I feel a need for them. It's a joy unspeakable. I can't explain it.
Wow. What's the reaction that you get when you're able to hand a meal to a man, to a woman?
The reaction that I get is overwhelming because, the homeless persons appreciate things more than people that are in a better position than they are.
Yeah.
They are very grateful. They are always saying thank you. There's even this elderly man on the program that what he does when I carry the meal for him, that is what keeps me going most of the time, because as soon as I hand him a meal or a package or something, he begins to lift it up and he begins to pray over it and he begins to bless God and he begins, just to pray for me as an individual, being there, doing something for him, and that makes me feel good. I am a child of God. I am a Christian. All of my inspiration comes from God himself. Because I remember about 2.5 years ago, I got a dream, a vision, and the Lord was speaking to me, and I woke up and I remembered that I was in this supermarket, this wholesale, and I was picking up a bag of rice and a bag of flour and a bag of sugar and a bag of corn meal, and I was saying, I want this secure down at the church, but I can't lift them up, I want taxi. So I say, when I woke up at the dream, I said, I don't understand this dream, God. When me are doing that, when me buy a bag of rice and a bag of carrot, go to church. So 6 months prior to that, I got the same dream again, yes. But this time I was in a different supermarket and I was buying the same stuff and I was looking for transportation to get them to a location. So I began to, look into the dream and try to figure out what is it. I began to question. I said, God, what is it that you want me to do? What am I supposed to do?
What are you trying to say?
What is my purpose? What are you? What these two dreams? Because the Bible says that God confirms His word double. So He gave me a double vision.
Dream.
Yes. So I begin to question Him, and then I was coming from church one Sunday and I was saying to myself, you know what? There's a lot of them on the street today in Acadian. There's nobody on the road to feed them, so you know what? Let me start. So I came together with my sister and another friend, and I said to them, I want to start a little feeding thing for the mentally, because I started with the mentally challenged persons, and them said, all right. So right in the time now that we were planning on doing our first meal, the corona came, and then the country was locked down, and I say, I put it off for a man cause. But then there was something so pressing on my spirit. I couldn't sleep for about a week. I felt sick even though I was not sick. And I was saying, God, what is this? What kind of feeling is this that, has came over me? And I said, so I told me to put off this feeding program. So, I got up back on my phone and said, I'm going to start. I don't business, but no corona, I'm going to start it. So the first Sunday that I started, I cooked for 8 persons.
8?
Yes, I started out with 8. So I went on the road and
And which community is that?
That is in the community of Anatomy St. Mary.
Yes.
Yes. So I started out with 8, and when I went on the road, it was overwhelming because there were more than 8 persons that needed help. So, you know, the other week that I went, I said, okay, since as we went, we ate last week and it was enough, let's do 12 this week. And all of this was coming from my pocket because
You're where?
all of this now was coming from my pocket because what I did was I just extended the pot. So if I normally cook 2 pounds of rice for my family, then I just, you know, add 2 more pounds.
Yeah.
So I extended the pot to the homeless persons. So when we went out the second week, 12 was still not enough.
No.
So we said,
Whoa.
all right, we're doing 15. And when we realized as soon, in about a month's time, we had 20 persons feeding.
What are some of the stories are you hearing from the people on the street, the homeless? What is that, probably that pressing story that you recall, or how fun are they? Tell me about them.
They are, I want to say, they make us laugh on Sundays sometimes that, you know, when I go home back, I don't even want to food, I would just reminisce on the things that they said or did. It's either they be dancing for you, sometimes they be dancing for you, or sometimes they want you to take their picture and they even want you to stand beside them and take their picture, you know, with them. So you know, we would do that just to let them feel, you know, like a person, because the whole idea of the feeding program is to give them a sense of homeliness so they can feel at home, even though they don't have a home. You know, when they see the meals, how well it is prepared and brought to them.
So you prepare this meal just as how you prepared for yourself?
Yes, man. One big pot, man, a Sunday daytime, I put on one in my house. and it's the same pot, it's the same meal that my family and I eat. It's the same meal that I present to them.
So you're just not only extending the family.
Right.
Beautiful. We take a break. When we come back, we continue this amazing story with Kadian James.
Alrick Show.
Welcome back to the show. On set, we have Kadian James, the woman of St. Mary, and she's dubbed the Samaritan. She has been sharing her family meal with the homeless, the hungry, the disabled, and elderly from her community. An extended family, literally.
Yes.
And then you're doing this from your own pocket.
Yes, I started out from my own pocket. Even up till now, I must say, get a little help every now and then. It is not enough,
Yeah.
I must say, because it is not fluent, so I don't get it often, or I don't have anybody that say, all right, I'm pledging to do this for the program every month. So you know, 3/4 or even 95% of the times I have to do it out of my pocket along with my team.
What is that one person that you feed? Probably they're homeless and probably they're hungry. Have they told you their story as to why they're on the street?
No, I've never asked them that, but from what I know that most of them are substance abusers. They do drugs. Mm-hmm. Yes, so that is one aspect of it, along with some of them don't have any family, because there's this young man that his mother and father, they both died.
Wow.
And he has a mental condition. So, you know, his family don't pay him any mind. They don't look after him. So I know that is the reason why he is on the road. Yeah.
So yourself, you would have had your own experience that has also prompted you. Your business was affected as a nail technician.
Most people do nails for going out, like most parties and stuff, because
Right.
you know, I do mostly the party crowd. So because of the lockdown and there's no parties going on, keeping on that, you know, there has been a great drop in customers at the shop. But you know, I too have been at a place of hunger. When I had my last son, who is now 2 years old, I had an experience because his dad never stood up as a father and took care of his responsibility. So I had to do his part of the work, and I already had 2 sons and the bills. So, you know, I've had my experiences with hunger. So that gives me the drive, you know, to just know that, you know, my feed, you know, just to stop, because I didn't really have a lot of persons to reach out to when I had my last son, when I was going through my time of need. And so I had to face it, you know, head on. So, but I'm here. God kept me for such a time as this. God kept me through that hard time, and he said, Katie, you know what it feels like to be hungry. So I know what it feels like to feed somebody that is hungry.
What are people saying in the community when they see you doing this? And what are people saying? The neighbors, you know, the onlookers.
Them say, a good thing you're doing, my girl, a good thing you do, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. A good thing you do. Yeah, man. If more people, if more of the business people, them, and if more of the politicians, them, if more of this come on and do what you do, you know, the community would be better. So that is the feedback that I get.
I also read that, you know, people who can even afford their own meal want some of your good meal as well.
Yes, I have a challenge with that, especially on a Wednesday, because I now feed twice a week. I put on a soup day for them on Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, I will make them soup, and on Sundays, I give them the regular Sunday dinners. So on a Wednesday, I have the challenge because a lot of persons are on the road on a Wednesday more than on a Sunday. So on a Wednesday, sometimes I have to take some back road, or sometimes I have to hear them a call and hold me head stiff. So because, you know, if I don't know what I'm doing, I will end up giving away the meal for the homeless to persons who aren't homeless or even mentally challenged.
Who are the people that support you, like to cook and to hand out these the food?
To tell you the truth, I've started 1 year now. It's just been my sister, myself, a friend, Janelle, and another friend who do the great turn for me. His name is Calvi. It's just 4 of us. It's not a big team. And sometimes because my sister lives in Highgate, when she can't come, it's just the 3 of us. So yeah.
So initially you wanted to feed 8 people. How many?
I did not initially wanted to feed 8 people. I told God that I would go to 20. But I started out at 8 because when I started out, it's not that I knew where the persons were. So, you know, you start out small until you hear about the one day over the corner there, you hear about one day up at the little old house there, or the one day around that, you know, section there, and you add them, you gradually add them. So when I started, I said, God, I can't go up to 20. God, me can't go no more past 20, you know? And then it with time, it just went and it's climbed past 20, it's climbed past 30, you know, and it's just going.
So you have you had to include the elderly as well, because they are being affected by the pandemic as well. Now, I suspect that it's going to grow. It's going to grow. How are you going to maintain this?
I am not worried about how I'm going to maintain it, because I always say, God, I hear people them and you have to feed them. You provide, I do the work. I'm the servant. You provide for them. So, you know, I know that God is going to make a way. As the program progresses, I know that God is going to send help. There is somebody out there who will see the program and be willing to help.
I can see your heart is connected to this.
Yes, it is.
You have a foundation. What's the name of the foundation?
It's Kadi's From the Heart Foundation.
Kadi's From the Heart
yes.
Foundation. Because I can see that whatever you're saying is coming from the heart. This is so soulful and such a great cause, great initiative. I love it. All right, so we take a break with Kadian James. We'll be right back with more.
Alrick Show.
She has been cooking from she was 8 years old and sharing her food with friends and family. Now she has extended her kindness to strangers, sharing her family meal. Every Sunday and every Wednesday, and Kadian James continue to talk with us. Now, your foundation, Kadi's Heart Foundation, why did you call it Kadi's Heart Foundation?
First, I used to say, it's From the Heart Foundation. You know, I've always wanted to give it a name, and that is the only thing that keeps coming to me, because, you know, I am doing it because I love to do it. So I said, all right, let me just put my name to it.
That's a whole level of dedication in every single Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
And every single Sunday. And you just cannot disappoint them.
I cannot. If I decided not to cook one Sunday, they will turn up. They do
what now?
They will turn up at my house and they will call me. I remember one Sunday.
What do they call you?
Some of them don't even know my name, to tell you that is true. Some of them say, Kay, All kind of name them call me, but I know when they come, that is me them calling.
It is so tough for them because it's a lockdown now, and when some could probably try to get food from elsewhere, they just can't know. But you have
Right.
stepped in even during the pandemic
Right.
and the lockdown. You get the support of the police. They understand that.
Yes, they have never troubled me.
Right. They are
Thank you very
kind.
much.
Thank
They
you,
have
police.
never,
Thank you,
officers.
police.
They have never troubled me one Sunday since I've been there feeding, because they know that I'm not an island. From they see me with my basket, they know I'm just going to feed and go back home. So they just allow me to do what I wear my mask and all of that and take my precautions. So they just allow me to feed and come
Are
back.
you working now?
Yes, I do work. I work from home.
So you have to. So all this bag of rice and flour and all these things, that's mostly from your pocket.
No, the care packages now, they are from my customers and close friends. You know,
That's
yes,
beautiful.
I do care packages every season. So I just gave them some last week for the Easter season. Yes, I finished off the Easter season care package last week. What I do is when the customer come, I would say, I beg you buy me a dozen last you know. You can buy me a bag of rice, and we check on my friend and say, "What go on?" You know, sometimes I say, you know, them tired of me, but me not care, me still ask.
It is so beautiful that you have friends and clients that can help you as well. You know, and one of the things that I do, I try to rely on friends too, family, and clients too, to do all sort of things. So it's always good to have a support system as well. So I have friends too, Kadian. All right. So guess what? I want you to do me a favor right now. You trust me so far?
Yes.
I want you to close your eyes and do not open your eyes until I tell you to.
All
Do
right.
not open your eyes. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here, right? And we're basically holding a meditation right now, right? So I'm just holding a meditation right now so that we can just look at what is it that you're doing so that you can connect to the higher force as well, because it basically gave you a vision. It gave you a vision that you need to do this, and you have stepped up to that opportunity. That's just an amazing thing. How do you feel now that you have centered yourself with a higher being and that you have answered the calling?
You know, it's a rewarding feeling. I am just grateful to God that, you know, He has chosen me for this journey, for this job, and I am just grateful to do it
Right.
as His servant.
Right, and I believe now, for me as well, I'm channeling the higher being as well, that you will get the desired help that you need, that will help you to do so much more.
Yes.
Because I know it cannot be easy for you. And I believe that the Lord has appointed people on this earth as well to support us and to help us. I call them our guardian angels and friends. You can open your eyes because they are here.
Hi.
All right, so Kadian, we have Sampars. All right, so hello, Mr. Sampars.
Hi, good day.
Welcome to the Alrick Show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you can talk to Kadian because you are an earth angel, sir. You
Great.
can talk to Kadian right now.
Hi, Kadian.
Hi, Mr. Sampar.
My name is Romain Dawson, commercial manager for Sampers and Select Grocers.
Nice meeting you.
And when I heard of your story, when we at Sampers heard about your story, and we were blown away.
Thank you.
What you're doing is a great, fantastic act of kindness. And you know, we just want to encourage you and to be a part of it. So I would like to present you with this gift certificate to help you to feed a lot more persons.
Oh my, thank you so much.
So you can come in any of our locations and pick up your items so you can continue your wonderful work.
Thank you,
very
Mr.
much.
Sampars.
Thank you very much.
Smarter shopping. Give her an envelope. Do not go with it, Mr. Dawson. All right. And guess what? See, my angels, I tell you about my angels. You know, we have Ingrid from
Ingrid.
Best Dressed Chicken. Ingrid, talk to Kadian.
Hi, Kadian. Just wanted you to know that when we heard your story, we were absolutely touched. And as such, we wanted to provide you with some support.
I am grateful.
So we will be providing you with products from the Best Dressed Chicken, for which you will be able to continue your great work through the Lord. And we want you to continue in your endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. So Kadian, you can have fried chicken stew, chicken
Yes,
baked
sir.
chicken, roast chicken. That's so beautiful. Right. And of course, Kadian, another angel. You're an angel, sir? Pure Foods. very amazing products.
Hi, Kadian.
Hi, good afternoon.
The name is Bevan Antonio from Very Amazing Products Limited. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing. When we heard of your story, like everyone else, we were blown away. And indeed, we saw that your intent was pure and that everything that seems to be coming out of your work must be done from a pure heart. And just remember, the Bible says, as much as you have done it to one of these, you have done it to me. So God has used all of us here as a part of answered prayers to you. And so I just want to present to you our commitment for cases of our pure products. You may say, what are these products? We have a token of them here, but you'll be getting several cases of our pure baked beans, butter beans, or pure bulk syrup, pure vinegar, pure cooking oil, pure tomato ketchup. So everything about you is
pure.
And also, this is not a one-time thing.
Right.
In the future, you can look for further help from Very Amazing Products and the entire Pure Foods family.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for your contribution and your donation. God bless you all.
All right, this is so amazing. All right, so Kadian, all these things, pure for sure, best roast chicken, samples, very amazing products. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel now, Kadian? Because you need the help.
Yes, I do.
And the angels appeared.
Yes.
Just like that. How do you feel now?
You know, I feel overwhelmed. I am grateful to each and every one of you for what you have done here today, for your contributions. You know, it will go a far way towards feeding these people.
All right, that's beautiful. Pure heart for sure. Thank you, Sampars. Thank you, Best Dressed Chicken. Thank you, Very Amazing Products. And Kadian, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. And everything that you're doing is a blessing. And you're a blessed woman of God.
Thank you for having me.
All right, great. So I want to thank Kadian James, the Samaritan of St. Mary, for sharing with us today on the Alrick Show. The Alrick Show will be back next week.
Alrick Show.